born here, raised my kids here. I've been serving the community for 12 years plus at the Parent Liaison nonprofit and now at the Housing Authority. So hearing the backstories and hearing our locals and, actually knowing some business owners as well, just seeing what we can do to better San Marcos, it really intrigues me, and I'm very excited to be, a voice that can do both sides. I have the friends in business, but I have my locals and, that need assistance and need help and need to be heard. So I'm really excited to be that voice for them. Texas State leaves and a lot of the local downtown businesses slow down, That's where they get their business from, with Texas State during certain seasons. And when they go, well, then they go home and then there's no workers. And I think if we partner up with, maybe the San Marcos High School or other local projects or even nonprofits to maybe get some of the other locals to help with, work and, obviously being here and shopping local is very, very important. Because it's not just Texas State. We have San Marcos, born and raised here in San Marcos. So it's like we need to give back to our businesses that stay open all year round to help them thrive. So I think if we can partner up with other organizations, we can, fill those empty spots. I believe there's a lot of red tape, and I believe a lot of the compliances, the permits, I've been hearing that it's been taking a lot from a lot of, business owners that are trying to open a business, and they're spending so much in the beginning before the business even opens that they're almost like not even able to proceed with opening a business. And it's just been like it's one thing after another. So I think if we take off the red tape, be very transparent, and help businesses open to thrive. If they're trying to serve our community, we need to help them do that. We don't want to, chase them off, If we make it too hard for businesses to open up here, they're going to find somewhere else to go. And if they do that, we're not helping our locals with jobs, and we're not helping our locals stay here and thrive. Housing in San Marcos, wow. Well, we know we're growing, so we definitely need more. We need more affordability, not just for the residents, the locals, but also the students. We want them to stay even during the summer. We don't want them to leave and not come back. We don't want them to graduate and leave. We want them to stay here. If we can keep the affordable housing to, where they can graduate and stay here, whether it's, Texas State students, whether it's the elderly, whether it's a single mom, if we can make housing to where we can all benefit from them, they can work here, live here, and the kids can go to school here, then we need to make sure that we can give them that. If we're not offering them housing at a rate that they can afford and not just get into it, but sustain it, then they're gonna look again elsewhere, because we have Kyle, we have New Braunfels, we have Lockhart, Maxwell is growing. So we need to make sure again that we are, helping everybody, the elderly, the students, and our families. If $1 million, obviously housing, because we need to help our students get into housing if they want to stay here. We need to help our elderly keep housing if they want to, stay here, and then help our families as well. I think it's very important when I keep saying students is because we want to make San Marcos has always been family oriented and college, so we need to make sure we keep them both. We keep our Texas students here. Well, then they get married, they have kids, and they raise them here. It's a win-win. And then also our families like myself who were just born and raised here, but I'm not going nowhere. And we want to make sure that we keep our locals here. So I think if we help them get a house, that would be great. Either partner up with nonprofits for down payment assistance. Also, another one is our infrastructure, our sidewalks on 123. With all those accidents happening there and us having San Marcos High School, and our students are walking across that street, the 123, and it is very dangerous. It is scary, dark, and people walk. and there's no sidewalks there. So I would love 123 to do that. And then also scholarships to go to Texas State for our San Marcos, families, and get them in there. Don't let nothing, whether it's whatever it is, you make too much money, no, let's get you in. We want to make sure that we keep our San Marcos high school students right here in Texas State. So if we can help them with scholarships to get in there, whatever the needs is, books, housing, whatever it is, then why not do that? So that's what I would do with $1 million. I am super excited to be in this race, and I am very excited to learn more about what needs to be done in San Marcos. Like I said, I'm born and raised here, have my 3 kids here, my grandson, so I'm not going anywhere. And I've been learning as I've been raising my kids what's going on in San Marcos and what needs to be changed and what needs to get better and what needs to get fixed. And as it takes a community, right? Because it takes all of us, and we're so diverse here. It takes all of us to make sure that we're doing everything for all the right angles, because we are so big and we are growing and we're not gonna stop growing. We just need to grow all in the right ways. And I think if we have a diverse city council, we can figure it all out. So I'm excited, and thank you so much for having me here.